Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of V Builds. As some of you might already know from my shots, that I'm working on a remote control airplane, which is going to be a size to size replica of Cessna 172, for which I have ordered this transmitter and receiver. This is from Flysky FSI 6X. So in this episode, I am going to tell you everything that you need to know before starting your RC build. You can build any trucks, cars, boat, whatever, using this transmitter and receiver. So I'm going to show you how to set this up, how to connect a brushless motor with it, and how to connect a servo motor with it, and then binding the transmitter and receiver and everything. So we are going to talk about it. So let's begin. Here is everything that you might need to create any RC toy for you, be it an airplane or a small RC car or whatever. Starting with, this is our transmitter, of this is our receiver. This is a 10 channel receiver, FSIA 10B. Usually you can have a 6 channel or 4 channel depending on your needs. I thought I will have the best one, so I ordered this 10 channel. This is the key which is used to bind it with our transmitter, because you can use a different receiver with a different transmitter. Then this one is a battery, 2200 mAh 2S lipo battery. Usually this is what we use in RC toys, so you can get it for, if you need a higher voltage. This one goes for 3.7 into 2 is 7.4 something voltage, and if you get a 3, so 3.7 into 3, you would get around 11-12 volts. So but I guess for me this is enough. And these are servo motors. This is brushless DC motor, this is a normal DC motor. So now let me show you. Before you before you turn on this controller, first thing you need to do is set everything on top position. This also top, and then this stays in the center, and your throttle should be completely at reverse. Then you turn it on. Let me show you what happens if you don't do it the way it is, the way I just told you. Let's say you keep your throttle at full position and you turn it on, which is quite dangerous, but it gives you a warning: place all switches in their up position, right? So this is dangerous because as soon as you turn it on, your airplane might just run away. So that's why you have to keep it at the back. Other thing, yeah, it goes there goes 4 AAA batteries in it at the back, which is normal. Okay, now you can put in rechargeable batteries or whatever as per your needs. Now let's see how to bind this. To bind this, mine is already binded with this transmitter, but I'll show you the process briefly. What you need to do is look for this BVCC. Then you put this key inside here on the BVCC right there. So once you have the key in, you can supply power to any of these channels. I would, let's say, do it for channel 3. When you supply a 5-volt power, at that time it will turn on and it will start blinking, and then you press and hold this button and turn on your transmitter. So press and hold this button, turn on the transmitter. Once you do that, the light will start blinking. That means it is binding with it. And once the light blinking slows down, you can remove your hand, release the button, and then your this will be bound with it, and eventually it will show you that you have your receiver in here. So let's say I turn it on. Now we don't have power in it, so it shows transmitter battery but doesn't show the receiver battery. That means it's just not connected. So once you are done with binding and you give power to it, it will show you that it is connected. So that's one. Now let me show you how to connect this brushless DC motor with your transmitter. So to connect the brushless DC motor, first thing you need to do is you need to have ESC controllers, right? This is the ESC controller. So I have got it for 30 amperes. You can look for the requirements for your motor and use accordingly. That now there is no polarity for these, so you can just connect them. There is a polarity, but initially you can just start connecting anywhere. Once you connect this, make sure you do it safely. I'm just doing it very unsafe, but never mind. So once you connect this, now take your receiver and, okay, first thing is you need to calibrate your ESC controller as well. So you cannot just directly use it. So to do the calibration, what you need to do is remove the key from here, connect the motor to it. Then this one goes in channel 3, because my throttle is in channel 3. I'll show you how to check which way your throttle is. Now this yellow wire is signal, the red wire is plus 5 volts, and the black wire is ground. So you connect it to channel 3, whichever is your throttle, right? This basically controls this motor also, and it gives power to the receiver also, right? So now don't connect the battery yet. Go to the receiver, put it back and turn it on. Mine is already on. Now once it is on, what you can do is you can connect the battery. So battery negative goes to black and the positive goes in here, right? Now you see my receiver got power, and if you see here, it is recognizing the receiver already, right? So mine is already calibrated, so it works. See, the motor is already working, right? But in case yours is not calibrated, in that situation, you first move the throttle fully forward, the ESC will beep twice, then you move the throttle fully backward, the ESC will beep twice more, and then this thing is calibrated. So now if you see, my motor is already running, and there is nothing else that you need to do. It's quite easy, see, right? Full power, and then okay, I am not sure if you can see it in the camera. Let me put a flag on it. Okay, like that, something. Okay, now maybe you can see. We he threw it away, but you know it's working, right? Or just a second. Let me just do it anyways. Right there. Now, wait. Okay, my wire broke, but quickly just to show you, like that, and here it goes, and see, that's how it runs. So that's our brushless DC motor is connected. And now let's say you want to connect a normal DC motor, you will need a different ESC controller for that. And you can just connect these two wires to the output and it will work. This is one. Next, how to connect the servo motor. This is the easiest thing that you can do. Basically, you can connect it to any channel. Let's say I connect it to channel 1 maybe, and then remember the polarity, signal plus and minus. So it goes like this. So now if you heard that, the motor already moved, but now it is also moving again. Need to show you. Let's put this right here. Okay, check this out. This is moving, the motor is moving. This is connected to channel 1, so basically this is our channel 1. So now these buttons, good time to show these buttons also. What they do is they set the trim. Let's say this is the trim button for this motor, I guess. Check this out, the motor moved, right? So it basically sets the center of your motor. So now you see, this way, right side we have very less movement, and left side we have more. So that's what the trim does. So I'll put it back to center. Now we are back in center. So that's how you can calibrate your servo motors, and then you connect these servo motors to different channels to operate wherever you need, right? So that's how. I'll just disconnect the battery now, and let's say you want to see which, it is disconnected. Now if you want to see which channel does what, basically what you can do is, here is the setup for it. There are four keys: up, down, left and right. I'm sorry, up, down, okay and cancel. So you just press and hold okay button, and then you can go to setup. So for that, press down, okay. So now if you go down here in display, press okay, here you can see all the channels. So basically you see this moves channel 3. So this is channel 3, this is channel 4, this is channel 1, this is channel 2, and you can connect your motors accordingly. So that's how. This one is channel 5 and channel 6. These you can use for lights or whatever. 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 channels, right? So basically that's all about it. That's how. Yep. Is anything left? Let me think. Exit. Okay, if you want, you can go through the menu. You can set it up, your like model, airplane name, whatever, receiver setup, everything is there. But you know, those are things in more details, I guess we don't need it. So that's how. That's like a general overview of whatever you need for your RC model. This is a very interesting toy, and you know it can get you going for years if you get into it. So I'm really excited to see how my plane flies and everything. Meanwhile, I'll turn it off, and I guess this video covers everything that you need to know to control your RC toys and make your own RC toy. But in case you still have any queries, just drop down in the comments and I will make sure I'll answer them as soon as possible. And I hope you are equally excited as I am for these for this RC airplane that's going on. So if you like these videos, hope like, share, subscribe. Your support means a lot. And then see you in the next one. Till then, like, share, subscribe. Tada! If you like this video, please consider subscribing.
This guy's not slowing down. Yeah, that's confirmed. He's not stopping. Code 3.